Hello! For this video, it's all about trends and boss resistances. A trend is basically the general direction of the market or stock at a specific period of time. There are three types of trends: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways trend. An uptrend is where the price shows a series of higher highs and higher lows. So as you can see here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and so on. While a downtrend is a series of lower high and lower lows. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. A sideways market, on the other hand, is a market moving or oscillating inside a defined range. So as you can see here, there's an evident support and resistance. And here, there was a higher high, but it was not a series of higher highs. And it clearly looks like this was a failed breakout attempt from this resistance here. While at the bottom, you can clearly see the defined support area, which sometimes gets broken, but always closes above the support range and just creates these long wicks. Now here on an almost 3-year time period, we can see the various trends that happened within that 3 years. Various macro and micro trends. Here at the start, there was a clear downtrend with successive lower high and lower lows. Lower high, lower lows. Then followed by a sideways market with successive lower highs but constant support level. Then it finally broke down, creating a short downtrend here, followed again by a 3-month sideways movement. Then lastly, a clear uptrend with higher high and higher lows. So if someone asks you what is the trend of this stock, we can say that it is currently on a 3-month uptrend starting from around April 2019. But before that, it was on an almost 1-year down to sideways trend. So the price is still inside the high or price range it created that started back in 2017. So next, let's talk about boss resistances. These are not the same as the resistances we discussed in our previous video. These are boss resistances. So they are like the strongest opponents or the final boss in the games we play. This means that if these boss resistances are taken out, there is a higher chance of a sustained and strong rally afterwards. This concept can also be applied to supports, so watch out for all-time lows, multi-year lows, and 1-year lows if you plan on shorting markets. So here's an example of all-time high resistance where the price briefly consolidated after hitting its all-time high. Then after its breakout, it made a strong and fast rally. Now here we can see a multi-year high resistance created back in 2013. Then the breakout happened in 2019. And it also created a brief consolidation right here after its breakout from its multi-year high resistance. Then after that consolidation, it also made a strong rally as well. Lastly, here we have a 1-year high resistance created back in 2016. So you can see here, it had some failed attempts, most noticeably here. Failed attempt for breakout, but when it successfully broke out here in 2018, it also made a continuous uptrend rally. So now it's again time for your trader challenge. Open your IG and select Wall Street. Identify macro and micro trends in the weekly chart for the past 3 years. So here's a sample of your assignment. So it's in the weekly chart, and identify the macro and micro trends. So please copy the color of the arrows here for your trends. And once you're done, you can post your charts in our Discord server for checking. So that's it for this video. Please remember this quote from Andre Agassi and start practice charting for your trading success.